Hi everyone, Irina Bately is here, a licensed relationship therapist in the states of Virginia and North Carolina. I'm going to give you one thing, one thing today that will inevitably change the way you relate to your people in all of your relationships. All right? You ready? So far, we've talked about um, playing a naive scientist role where all information is good information and you have no judgments and just curiosity. We talked about how it's important for you to ask a question of do you want to be right or do you want to be married? Because if you're right, the other person is wrong, and that's not the end goal that you have in your heart for this relationship. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in, here watching this video or in couples counseling. Three, today we are going to talk about something that will make a big movement in a relationship. So, listen carefully. This is a question that I ask my couples, I ask myself, and I teach my partner to ask himself when we are in a sticky situation. So, is my partner going to receive this information as me against you or as us against the problem? Okay, I'm going to repeat it again. Is my partner is my partner going to receive whatever I'm going to say right now as you against me or me against you or us against the problem? Why is this important? Because if your partner is going to receive what you're about to say as you against them, nothing that you're going to say is going to land well on their heart. So you might as well shut up and not talk because they're gonna get defensive, they're gonna shut you out, they're going to withdraw, or they're going to get big and put the wall up, or they're going to get angry. It's not gonna be effective. It's not gonna work out. Right? So, but if whatever you're going to say, you're going to filter it through this internal filter of how is how is she, how are they going to perceive what I'm going to say? Am I going to say, hey, you are always late and I hate it and I'm always late because of you and you are such a fucking jerk, right? Am I going to say that? Because I do that sometimes, full disclosure, because I'm a early or on time person and my husband is a lady. Um, or am I going to say this, honey, being on time is really important to me. When we are late, I feel so stressed and I feel so overwhelmed and I hate it. And I get so triggered. I get so scared that the doctor is going to fire us. I get so scared that the doctor is not going to give my children the best treatment because they feel disrespected because I did not show up on time or early to this appointment. And I don't like that. I don't want that for my children. I think it's too much for me. I get overwhelmed and I hate it. Right? So I'm even getting flustered now replaying this scenario because it's a real trigger for me. So how do you think my partner is going to respond, or to these two different ways of expressing yourself? That and I know exactly how, because we talked about it all. We talk about it with my husband all the time. He says that anytime you make me feel bad about me and you get angry at me and you scream at me and you disrespect me, that is, I don't want to do anything better. There is very little, well, if, like probably not even nothing in me that wants to give to you anything, because I feel so small because you disrespect me so much. But when you share with me how you feel, he actually had no idea that being late is such a big issue for me, and it goes back like from a family of origin where in my family you're not late because that just doesn't work out this way, because you're lazy if you're late, you're this and this and this. So it goes, there is a whole backpack of shit that I keep putting, I give it to him basically every time he's late with me because we drive, together with kids and everything. So I own my stuff. I share with him how, what it's like for me. He's able to show up for me and do it. And maybe we're never early for sure, but maybe we're 2 minutes late, or sometimes a lot of times now we're on time because he understands that it's such a big deal for me. He's going to have to make so much cleanup after if he's late. Then he just works extra hard to be on time because he understands that it's easier actually in the long run for our relationship. And it's only possible because I'm able to articulate what it's like for me on the inside, and then he's able to receive it and take an action about that. So again, think about how your partner is going to respond at the end of the day, to what you're going to say, and if he or she or they are going to again take it again, like you versus me, or us against the problem. That is us, me and my husband, we're a team, and we help each other, right? We have triggers. We're human. We're fallible. It makes sense. But we're working on it. Versus it's me blaming him and accusing him of being a shitty person because he's always late. Because he also has his own family of origin, and his also history of being late. His whole family is late all the time. So it makes sense for him the way he operates. It just doesn't make sense for me because my family was different. So we have to learn again how to navigate those differences in a way that brings us closer together instead of pushing us apart. I hope this personal experiences, I've been very vulnerable, very honest with you guys. I hope this is helpful. It hits home, and you can take something out of it that you can apply right away in your relationship, so you can feel happy, you can feel fulfilled, you can feel like you can talk about difficult things and be okay together. Because obviously we're not looking, for perfect relationships or a day when there will be no triggers and no fights. It's not gonna happen because again, it's evolution and that's how it works. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you next time.